So this is going to be an interesting one. It's titled Reporter Asks Putin Why His Political Opponents Are Dead in Prison or Poisoned. I don't know if this is a real thing or they're just speculations, but I'm interested to hear it. So let's get to it.
Mr. President, thank you so much for taking my question. President Biden has said that he would respond if cyber attacks from Russia do not stop. I'm curious, what did he tell you? Did he make any threats? And a quick follow-up, if I may, sir. The list of your political opponents who are dead, prisoned, or jailed is long. Alexei Navalny's organization calls for free and fair elections, an end to corruption. But Russia has outlawed that organization, calling it extremist. And you have now prevented anyone who supports him to run for office. So my question is, Mr. President, what are you so afraid of?
Значит, еще раз повторю то, что уже сказал
Well, let me just reiterate
различного
what
рода
I just
называемым
said
иностранным
on
агентам
the so-called quote-unquote foreign agents
и по людям,
and people
себя позиционируют как несистемная оппозиция.
who portray
Я уже
themselves
отвечал
as
вашим
the
коллегам,
non-systemic
по-моему,
opposition.
да?
I think I've responded to your CNN colleagues.
Таковы
But I think these
законы жанра, что
are
нужно
the rules of the
сказать
game,
прямо
so
как бы отвечая на
I
ваш
have
вопрос.
to
Пожалуйста,
repeat
я
it
с
when I
удовольствием это
repeat it to
еще
your
раз.
question. Okay,
Значит, в
fine
Соединенных
by me,
Штатах
I can do it.
принят закон, согласно которому США
The United States
объявили
has
о
a
том,
law
что будут поддерживать определенные
that
политические
spells out
организации в
that the
России.
United States will support
В
specific
то же время
entities and organizations in Russia.
объявили Российскую
At the
Федерацию
same
врагом.
time, the Russian Federation
Публично сказали о
was
том,
labeled as an
что
adversary.
будут
They
сдерживать
went on the
развитие России.
record and said publicly
Вопрос.
that they
Какие же
will
организации
stymie the development of Russia. It
Соединенные
begs the
Штаты и
question,
другие
what
участники
kind of
Запада
organizations
должны
the United
поддерживать Россию,
States and the West
если они при этом
will
еще
be
и не платят.
supporting and pay them
Ясно, что мы также,
if
как
we
американцы
are
в
an
30-х
adversary.
годах,
It's quite
объявили
clear that,
иностранными
like the
агентами.
United States back
Но
in the
работа
30s,
не
we've
запрещена.
labeled them as foreign
Они
agents, but
могут
we haven't
работать.
banned them. I mean, they
Объявление
can operate,
иностранным
all right?
агентом не прекращает деятельность.
If you're labeled as a foreign agent,
Если
that does not preclude you from
экстремистский характер,
operating
это
in the country.
другая
Well,
история.
if it's an
И вот
extremist
та организация, о которой вы
organization,
сказали,
that's
публично
a whole new
призывала к
story.
массовым
Whole different
беспорядкам.
story. The organization is in
Вовлекала
question publicly has called for
уличные
riots
мероприятия
and public
и
disorder.
это запрещено
It
российским
has
законом. И
openly
публично давала инструкции о том, как готовить коктейли Молотова.
instructed people on how to make Molotov cocktails, so to use them against the law enforcement. It called for the
What is Molotov cocktail? It says has informed people how to use Molotov cocktail. Please tell me what that might be.
participation of underage
Америка совсем недавно
person
столкнулась
in
с
riots.
тяжелейшими событиями.
America has just recently went through grievous chain of events after a certain African-American individual was killed
George Floyd.
and an entire movement, the Black Lives Matter movement,
Я сейчас не буду
appeared. I'm
просто хочу сказать,
not going to
что
go into
то, что мы
details, so
видели,
spare you.
погромы,
But we've seen pogroms,
нарушения
we've seen,
закона и
you
так далее,
know,
и так далее.
looting
Мы
and
сочувствуем американцам,
violations and riots.
но не хотим, чтобы это происходило на нашей территории.
Sympathize with the
И
Americans,
сделаем
but we
все
do not
для того,
want
чтобы этого
for the same thing to happen on the Russian
И
soil, and we'll do
какая-то
anything
боязнь
possible
совершенно ни при чем.
to prevent this. And it's not about me fearing anything. If you want to think that,
Микрофон, пожалуйста.
can you please give the mic?
You didn't answer my question, sir. If all of your political opponents are dead, in prison, poisoned, doesn't that send a message that you do not want a fair political fight?
Значит, по поводу того, кого убьют или в тюрьму бросят. Вот с политическими требованиями люди вошли в Конгресс США.
People went into U.S. Congress with
400
political
человек
demands.
возбуждены,
400
человек
people
возбуждено
are now
уголовное дело.
facing criminal
Им
charges.
грозит тюремное заключение
They are facing
до 20, а
prison
может быть,
terms
25 лет.
Of up to
Их
20
объявляют
to
внутренними
25
террористами.
years. They are
Обвиняют
called
в ряде
homegrown
других
terrorists. They are being accused of many other things.
70 было арестовано сразу.
70 people were arrested right there
30
on the
из них до сих пор
spot.
находятся под арестом.
30
Тоже
were
на
still
каком основании
arrested.
непонятно. Ведь
On what
никто
grounds? Not quite clear.
из официальных властей
I mean,
штатов нас
now
об этом не
the
информируют.
official authorities from the
Значит,
states are informing us about
одну
it.
из участниц, там
So we
погибло
didn't know
несколько
that.
человек, одну из участниц полицейский просто застрелил
One
на
of the
месте.
participants, a woman, was
При этом
shot
она
dead on the
не
spot.
угрожала полицейскому оружию.
She was not threatening with,
Во многих
with
странах
arms or
происходит
anything.
все то же самое, что у нас.
Why am I bringing this up? Many people are facing the same things as we do. And
Сочувствуем
I'm stressing this.
тому, что
We are
произошло в США.
sympathizing
Но мы не
with the
хотим
United
допустить,
States, but we do
чтобы
not
то же
want
самое происходило у нас.
the same thing
Давайте еще
repeating
буквально пару
here.
вопросов, потому что дальше продолжается.
So basically, he's saying he puts boundaries to curtail excesses. I think that would be like a summary of what he was trying to say there. I'm not trying to put words in his mouth or put words out there, but his response was not too direct for me to understand. Particularly, I only understood that he's trying to avoid the occurrences that he's noticed in the US, pardon me. Well, let me know what you think about that one. It was an interesting interview, and the interviewer was the journalist was quite persistent. Mr. President, you did not answer my question. Well, let me know what you think. Share your thoughts on that one. If there's anything you want to add, correct, critique, please talk to us. I'll bring a follow-up if I can see like a full video of full length, if there was like a follow-up question section. But I think Putin had already spoken to, was it Megyn Kelly? Yeah, on the same subject. I think I had seen an interview like that. Yeah, if I find it again, I'll bring it to the channel. Smash the like button, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.